Good morning, Way Opens community, and welcome to another Mindful Meetup. Let's begin with some breathing. Just simply taking 3 mindful breaths, long, deep breath in through the nose, and then let it out on a sigh. Really letting the jaw relax open on that out breath. Now another way to breathe first thing in the morning if you're wanting to be waking up, or if you hit that mid-afternoon slump, staccato breathing, which is what Franz Merkel calls it, my Qigong teacher, calls staccato breathing, short bursts of inhalation through the nose and then letting it out on a sigh. So like this. A little strange and not so attractive, but those kinds of quick bursts of inhalation tends to stimulate the brain differently than long, slow breaths. Long, slow breaths will calm. Short bursts, or Kapalabhati breathing, I believe this is called in yoga. I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since I've used those terms. But that tends to be a type of breathing that helps us awaken. So breathing in, and let's just do a little bit of movement before we settle in for a time of meditation practice. Maybe just letting the head drop forward for a moment and feel that stretch at the back of the neck. And then to continue the breathing, you can inhale and exhale as you do neck rolls. So just rotating the head, breathing in one side and out the other. And again, when the head is back, hanging back, that's a good time to release the jaw. The jaw that holds a lot of tension while we're sleeping for many of us, not everyone. But a lot of people clench their teeth, clench their jaw in their sleep. Change direction. Just waking up the neck, letting the weight of the head give a little bit of stretch and opening to the neck and the throat. Let the head hang forward and interlacing the fingers, just let the weight of the arms and hands hang over the head. And you should be able to feel this stretch all the way down the spine. Big breath in, exhale, drop the hands, and let the head float back up. Now we'll do something similar with the shoulders. So we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up, and exhale back and down. So if you're sitting in a regular chair, making sure that you've got some stability in the legs and feet as you're doing this. So letting the feet rest on the floor. If you're sitting cross-legged on a cushion like I am, it's a pretty steady base, but see if you can feel that support in your pelvis. And then change direction with the shoulder rotation. Again, we're going to inhale, Breathing back and up. Exhale, forward and down. This is a nice way to start the morning, but it's a really also a good thing to do in the middle of the day, especially if you are sitting a lot during the day. If you're in Zoom meetings or working at a desk situation, this can be good. If you're on your feet all day, then taking a seat for a few minutes of mindful movement will really make things easier on the body too. So shoulders and neck, and let's inhale and bring the hands up overhead, stretching up on both sides, fingertips toward the sky. And notice what's happening in your lower back and your pelvis as you lift up. If you're arching your lower back and lifting your sit bones off your seat, release that so that you're actually releasing the weight of the pelvis into the seat as you're reaching up through the arms and fingers. So you're really allowing lengthening from fingertips all the way down through the seat of your chair. And breathing. And on your next exhalation, you can bring the hands out to the sides and the palms of the hands facing, can't really see in this shot, but palms of the hands facing the walls opposite you. And then we're going to bend the wrists, so pointing the fingers down toward the ground and then back up toward the sky. Just alternating the hands, keeping the arms outstretched and bending the wrists, pointing the fingers up and down. And just feeling that stretch along the arms. And then letting the hands come back to rest by your sides or in your lap, wherever it feels comfortable. And then we'll do a little side twist. So we're going to begin, first of all, lifting the gaze from the screen, so looking straight ahead. Then begin letting the eyes move toward the left, let the head follow. You're going to look over toward your left side and let the whole spine and torso follow that to the point where you're looking toward the back. And again, not lifting up off the seat you've taken. Staying connected through the pelvis. So if you're going so far that one of your hips is lifting, then come back a little bit. We want to stay connected to the support in the seat. And we're just holding this twist for a few breaths. See where you're gripping that you could let go. If your arms or if your face or anywhere in your body is really tight, see if you can let it go. We're just twisting to the side. And then we're going to reverse that and bring the head, the gaze and the head back to center. Good. We'll pause for just a moment. And again, looking above the screen, let your eyes begin to move to the right and let the head and neck follow that. And the whole spine will do the same thing on the other side. Again, maintaining that grounded connection through the pelvis, the sitting bones on the, on the chair like feet. Your sit bones are a second set of feet, really. So if your feet are on the floor, that's part of your ability to balance. But we're going to keep that strong connection through the pelvis and just feeling this little bit of twist. This is great for the spine, but it also is wonderful for the internal organs. They get a little squeeze. And then Reversing again, bringing the gaze and the head back to center. Let the spine follow. So as we begin meditation practice this morning, I wanted to share a very short bit of writing from Thich Nhat Hanh, who you hopefully know as one of the world's foremost meditation and teachers and peace activists. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese monk. And this is what he says about what we're here to do this morning and what we do when we're practicing. Our true home is in the present moment. To live in the present moment is a miracle. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth in the present moment. To appreciate the peace and beauty that are available now. Peace is all around us, in the world and in nature and within us, in our bodies and our spirits. Once we learn to touch this peace, we will be healed and transformed. It is not a matter of faith, it is a matter of practice. So if you've been craving peace and wondering what happened to peace in the world and peace in your life, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's right here in any moment. And we can access that peace not by faith but by practice. And so let's practice. Allowing the sound of the bell to be an invitation within. And so reestablishing a comfortable, relaxed, yet upright and alert posture in the seat that you've taken. Making whatever last minute adjustments you need in order to let your attention begin to move inward. Gently letting the eyes close if that's helpful for you, or just having a soft gaze. And you might allow yourself to take a deep breath or two again. And then allow the body to resume its own natural rhythm of breathing. Again, perhaps beginning with the body. Beginning by recognizing there is a body. Observing that you can know that you're sitting, not by needing to look, but by feeling. You know what position your body is in. You can feel it. So we're going to turn the attention toward the sensations of this body sitting. Feeling the contact with the seat you've taken, again through the sitting bones, and the base of the pelvis. Allowing the legs to relax and be part of the support of the body as you sit. Letting the weight of the body be supported, accepting the power of Earth's gravity to hold, so that it's effortless really to stay seated. We're not doing anything No work at all to stay seated. Gravity has us. From this stable base of support in the earth, the body and the attention can rise up through the middle of the body toward the sky. And bringing some attention now to the top of the head. Perhaps it helps to tuck the chin a bit. But again, not by holding a position, but by releasing upward. Feeling the connection to all that is above as well as what is below. Noticing if there are places that can continue to release, perhaps the jaw. There could be some tension in the face, behind the eyes. And seeing how it is in the shoulders and upper back. Can we invite some softening here? And aware too of how the arms and hands are placed. How is it in the hands? Can you feel your own touch? Can you feel what the palms of the hands are touching as they rest? Again, recognizing that we can know how it is in the hands, say, by feeling it. Awareness of sensation, this immediate, tangible ability to anchor in the present moment on sensation. And bringing this embodied presence into more and more detailed, sensitive awareness. Allowing mindfulness to reveal how it is in the body this morning. Bringing a curious interest to the ever-changing sensations in this field of sensation that we call the body. What's moving in the body right now? Aware perhaps of the movement of the breath in and out of the body. This life-sustaining, continuous exchange, breathing in and breathing out. And just as it takes no effort at all to stay seated, it takes no effort to know the breath. Simply bringing a curious attention to the sensations of the body breathing in, sensations of stretching, rising, expansion, inward flow, whatever it is you're feeling on the in-breath. Simply knowing the in-breath by feeling the sensations of that breath. And the out-breath. Present moment awareness of breathing out by feeling the sensations of breathing out. A relaxation, a release, a falling. What is happening as the body breathes out? Getting interested in that. If it's helpful, you can lightly note in, out, on the in-breath or the out-breath, or rising and falling. Or you can lightly add a word like here on the in-breath, now on the out-breath, as a way of staying present. Very lightly noting. Maybe 5% of attention on the word or light note, 95% of awareness on sensation of breathing. As we rest attention on the body and breathing, it's likely that thoughts will arise. And that's not a problem. Thoughts will come, let them come. Thoughts will go, let them go. If you find that your attention has wandered off the breathing body into a story or a train of thought, when you notice that, pause and appreciate mindfulness, because it's mindfulness that has called you back to the present moment. This innate mindfulness that we all possess, just as peace is here within, calm and balance and ease. These are our home. This is home base. So when you notice that the mind has wandered, not a problem. Simply, gently drop the thread of thought that you've been caught in and return to feeling the breath and the body. If staying on the breath is causing any kind of tension or anxiety for you, then just have a sense of the body as a whole sitting. You can turn your attention to other sensations. If breathing is a struggle for you today. But if not, just stay with the flow, riding the waves of breath as they rise and fall, moment by moment. And what is awareness revealing now about this body sitting and breathing? And as we bring this time of practice to a close, I'd invite us to take a few moments to discover ease in the body-mind. Where can you feel ease and balance in the body? Even if it's just in one small part, or maybe there's an overall sense of grounded ease, centered balance. But even if it's just one part of an arm, or maybe it's just one part of a foot, or maybe it's just your cheeks, feel at ease, wherever it is. Let the attention rest on ease. It is just as important to recognize ease and balance as it is to recognize ways that we hinder our calm, the things that we think of as distractions or difficulties. It's equally important to recognize balance and ease so that we can continue to cultivate the conditions that support ease. So just touching into with your awareness where things feel okay this morning. And I invite you to set an intention for the day. An intention to remember to pause in the middle of busyness or in the middle of difficulty. Can you pause? Feel the breath, feel the support of the earth, and notice ease. In this way, we continue the practice throughout the day, no matter what we're doing. Thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful day.